thank you so much for coming. I want to start off with a quick thank you to Leo Fonte, whose fine coffee house this is. If you come here any day of the week, you'll find Mike up there begging for free coffee. So that's the way Mike rolls. So a couple of other guests I want to announce their presence. We have Andrew Piles. He is the president of Eclipse Bank. He is our financing partner for this project, so thank you for being here. And Kathy Reed, who is also a senior executive, is somewhere in the crowd as well. So thank you both for coming out, and thank you for your help with this project. We really appreciate it. All that said, one of my personal heroes. I love this woman. What she does is amazing. She conducts so much power into so much good. Really, she is just extraordinary. And I'm going to introduce now Rebecca Eves.
Wobble a little bit. I just had surgery. I just want to personally, again, thank everyone for coming out. I'm going to try not to tear up because this is a dream day. The Aero Fund, for those that you don't know, was founded approximately 8 years ago. And Aiden, of course, is our very first, what put the Aero Fund on the map, and the Aero Fund was created. Since then, we have treated literally thousands, not only the ones that we bring in, but thousands reaching out across the state of Kentucky, Indiana, and we actually have made the world a better place by bonding, teaching people about cruelty and abuse, and then what we can do about it, and then also helping others to help themselves in other communities. We knew, because in the beginning we had one case, and it was a big deal because we had to raise the money, and we had to for the medical, and it was all very expensive. So it was a big deal to have one case. Then all of a sudden we got called and we had 2 cases, and then we'd go to 3 cases a month, and then I would panic at 5. We now just recently had the most ever 36 critically injured animals in our care. We hope with this facility that we're launching today, the capital campaign, we hope to double that amount and also have resources and outreach to help others to help themselves. Over the course of the last several months, we knew that we needed to do something about that. And I think I probably drove everyone crazy saying that we had a vision and we needed, my vision was a rescue complex, not just a building. It was a place where the community could come out and the community could come and visit, and we could do educational programs. We could rehabilitate animals. We still want to have a lot of them foster-based, but a place where people could come. We could have maybe a future a vet suite there is in our future plans. There's so much that we can do. We can train our volunteers and have a coordination station, 24-hour individual care. We hope to have a crash pad / apartment on site so that these animals that are in our care will never be alone. They will be cared for by professionals, and we're always going to be there for them. Again, advocacy training and community outreach. Our state is so lacking. We are the worst state in the United States for laws to protect animals. Therefore, it's bad. And we want to change that. And we've even had other people in other states say, can we start an Aero Fund there? This is a big futuristic plan, and we plan to do so much. And we are asking the community to help us, to step up and help make our vision a reality. We also will then save money. We will have our permanent administrative offices on site. I hope one day in the future we can have go out to actually see the facility. It will be absolutely amazing. We have started on phase 1 of the project, and I'm going to unveil what we're doing. We are doing a $1.5 million goal. We already have collected $650,000 to start from private donors. And this is our vision of our phase 1 building. And I have goosebumps. It makes me so proud. We are scheduled for completion possibly late summer of next year. And then we have it's just a complex. It's a little over 11 acres. It is going to be something, and we are asking the community out there, the business owners, the individuals that want to be a part of this beautiful mission to help these animals. And in essence, I have to add, if we help the animals and we combat the problem with animal cruelty, we also combat the problem with escalating abuses. Animal abuse is related to other abuses, and we need more compassion in this world. And the Arrow Fund Animal Rescue Complex is part of that vision. One of the people that is, I said this morning on radio, has been the wind beneath our wings, and has had that vision right beside me and our board, is Scott Hagan. And I want to introduce him. Scott gave us and helped us secure the property, and he's going to explain a little bit about that, and also gave us our first anchor donation, which put us in the game. And we are so thankful to everybody out there, and it is my greatest pleasure to introduce Scott Hagan.
Thank you. I'm Scott Hagan. My wife and son and I own Hagan Properties here in town. And in 2013, I read an article in the Courier Journal about a dog that the Arrow Fund, Rebecca, had rescued, who had been tightly chained to a fence with his mouth duct taped shut. And I thought, I want to get to know those people better. Over the last few years, I've come to realize that this organization is full of volunteers who are intensely interested in meeting their mission. They're talented, they come from a varied group of backgrounds, and are an organization that my wife and I wanted to support. We've been looking for an organization that we can make a significant difference in, and when we looked at the people involved and the before and after pictures of the horrific cruelty and neglect, and the after pictures that were nothing short of the hero work that the Arrow Fund had done, we wanted to be involved. At the beginning of this year, Rebecca told me about a facility that was in foreclosure, or about to be in foreclosure, at the northeast quadrant of Gene Steiner Freeway and Taylorsville Road. And so I got in touch with the people who were handling that, and over time was able to put it under contract for a sum that we were able to purchase the property for. We have closed on the property. It needs a whole lot of work to customize it so that we can meet our mission much better. And as you can see, our architect, who I might add also has done this work for free, as have many of the people who've been involved. A lot of the subcontractors that Hagan Properties uses have very generously stepped up to, once we start construction, to provide materials, labor, support to get this facility brought in at the lowest number that we can. So you can see it's a beautiful facility. It'll help us meet our mission and continue what I call the hero work that the Arrow Fund does. My wife and I are very grateful to be part of this organization, and we hope to be part of getting it done. Thank you.